Hey everybody, I am excited to share this layout with you. I am creating this layout with some 49 in Market paper and some 49 in Market flowers. I will have all of these supplies listed down below, so be sure to check out the description box below. And also I have a coordinating blog post over on my website, so be sure to check that out as well. And also you can find me on Instagram under Tiffany Solorio Creates. That is my crafty Instagram. And then I also have a new Facebook page. So all of the links will be listed down below. And I also sent out a newsletter once a month. I have sent in the past a couple times, maybe 2 newsletters, but for the most part it's only one a month, and it is a summary of all of the projects and different things like sales or workshops or things like that. So if you are super busy, maybe the newsletter will be beneficial so that you can have it all in one place and it goes to your email. So anyways, I just wanted to put that out there because a lot of people don't know that I have a newsletter or Instagram or Facebook or anything like that. So just wanted to let you guys know. So I start off by adding some clear gesso to the paper, and the paper that I'm using again is from 49 in Market, and it is from the Tattered Garden collection. This paper is the Tattered Playground. It is super gorgeous. It's really grungy and it's really distressed. It's really nice. So after that dries, I am going to add some white gesso, and I'm adding it very messily. Is that a word? Messily? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not putting too much thought into it. I just wanted it to kind of frame where I'm going to put my photo and all of the flowers, just to give it a nice background. So I am going to rough up the edges of my picture, and this photo was taken when we went camping recently. Well, it's been a few weeks, but I forced my kids to put on some nicer clothes and take some photos because the scenery is so pretty. Where we go camping, we go to Utah, which is about 3 hours from where we are, and it's just so pretty. So I finally forced them to take some photos. We go every year camping up there, and every year I say that I'm going to take photos, and then I decide not to. So anyways, this is the die cut that I put down is a laser die cut, and it is from 49 in Market as well. I love their laser die cuts because it's like you fussy cut it without all of the work, and it's not like regular die cuts where you have some white around it. It's cut out perfectly, and it just adds a lot of nice detail to the project. So I am adding my frame, and the frame is from Prima. These are probably some of my favorite embellishments. If I had to choose a favorite, I would have to say the Prima resin frames. It doesn't really matter which one. I just love the resin frames. They just give so much detail and interest to the layout. So I am adding a vine. This is from 49 in Market, and I had here it is. It is, let's see if it has a name. No, Pale Lavender Garden Vine. It is almost like a pink. It's not really, I wouldn't have guessed it was lavender. It's more pink tone than purple for sure. It's and I am using some of the 3D embellishments, I think they're called. Let me see, I have them right here. And these ones are from the Cottage Life. They're the layered die cut embellishments. They're super cool. They're like plastic, and then parts of them are popped up with foam, and they're just really neat. So I'm just adding some flowers, and I actually cut out some of the floral images from the paper collection as well. And I'm just tucking those here and there, and I wanted it to be primarily the flowers on the left side of the layout, and then kind of coming down and then a little bit on the top of the layout. So that's why I'm kind of trying to place everything and, you know, kind of move everything around. So I like to add some upholstery thread to my projects most of the time because it just adds a nice texture and something different to the project. So I'm just kind of tucking that under there. And I am using some Fabri-Tac glue. I get asked a lot what glue I use. Fabri-Tac is my go-to glue, and I did pop up the photo on some fun foam, and I get that on Amazon. I get black and white just to have a mixture of color depending on the project, but I like using it because it's very lightweight and it's fairly cheap, and I can cut it to whatever size I need. And most of the time I am cutting it super small or using it to pop up some pictures or like a card base or something. So I like that I can have whatever size I need. So I am going to continue to add some flowers, and those flowers are from a pack called Garden Seeds. It is the natural blush color. They are super pretty, and I love the variety packs that 49 and Market carries. And I love that all of the flowers coordinate with each other. So there's so many different colors, but there's so many different styles. And then they have like the vines, and then there's like some of them have like wood pieces and like the raffia or taffeta kind of stuff. So just really cool packs of flowers, and you can get really nice layouts and projects using them. So after I adhere all of my flowers where I want them, I am actually going to take some more of the gesso, and as you can see, I'm kind of putting it underneath those embellishments, and then I'm rubbing the gesso out so it kind of fades out and blends out to the layout. Sorry about that. I live in the middle of the desert and where I live, the people ride their dirt bikes and quads and razors and all that kind of stuff right down our road because the hills and everything are right next to us. So anyways, you'll probably hear that because it is summertime, even though it is probably like 110 outside, 115. People are crazy. All right, I feel like I'm really rambling in this video and talking about so many random things. All right, so after I did that, I am now taking some gesso and dry brushing on some gesso to the flowers. I felt that I wanted to just kind of tie everything together, and I do this often so that everything blends nicely together, and just to kind of wash out that color a little bit. And then I felt the background needed just a little bit more where I had put that gesso, and so I'm taking a Finnabair stamp with some Archival ink, and this color is coffee. I believe it's coffee. Let me see. Yes, it is coffee, and this is like a waterproof ink, so if I were to add more if I were to add like sprays or paints or anything over top of it, it wouldn't bleed. So that's why I like to use Archival ink, because I often add lots of sprays and paints and stuff to my projects. So this is just going to add a little bit more texture and interest to the layout. You can't really see it on camera because the colors do, they kind of blend together, but in person you can see the script that I added. So I am adding some splatters with some Distress spray in Picket Fence, and this is my go-to spray or medium when I'm wanting to add white splatters. I have had this spray forever, it seems like, and I just shake it up really, really well to get that pigment and, you know, mixed in, and then it just gives a nice, cool white splatter effect, and I don't have to worry about mixing gesso or anything. And yeah, so I am just adding a little bit more gesso to the flowers and the vine, and that is going to complete this layout. In real life, this layout came together super quick. It was about 30-ish minutes, give or take. And I really didn't use that many products. I mean, I use a lot of flowers, but as far as different embellishments and things, I didn't use that many. So yeah, so that is my layout for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here's a couple more videos you might enjoy. Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I want to thank you guys. I will catch you guys later. Bye.